Hi, this is VoiceCon to Hell, and this is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be playing some Imperator Rome, and I'm going to take a wild guess and say that at this point in my channel's life, about 50% of the channel's just going to be groaning out loud right now after I made that giant announcement. Just kidding, not really a big announcement, because actually who does it matter to? And also, this is my channel, so to everyone who's angry about it, I want to play a game. That's what I do. I just want to play a game. Alright, let's press single player. Let's start a new game. And we are playing on 1.5.2 in the Archimedes. I think it's the Menander update. Alright. I have my volume off, so when we hop into this game, I'm going to have to do some audio up-downing, as the kids say. Ooh, Lighthouse of Alexandria, always nice to see some of that. Some of that spicy stuff. So, yeah, so right now this is like, yeah, here it is, 304 BCE. So Alexander died a while ago, like 20, 30 years ago. He died right there in Babylon after he was trying to conquer India. And he was about to circumnavigate Africa, but he died before they could do that. So then, after he died, because he didn't have a will, dumbass, his entire empire broke into like millions of itty-bitty little pieces. So you've got the main guys, the main battering rams in this war are the Macedonians, the Antigonids, the Seleucids, and the Egyptians. And there are really weird pronunciations and different names for all these different states because everyone's just weird like that. And they constantly switch leaders because these are all of Alexander's generals, and they consistently just change leadership roles at random intervals for the sake of gaining more power. So it's very confusing history, but essentially Alexander didn't have a will. They all decided to beat up on each other. And then there are all these small little states like Cyrenaica and like most of Greece, Thrace, Arachosia, Maria, Bactria, the Parnian nations, and everything in the Caucasus, and they just screw some stuff up as well. But this is the big conflict in the East. And then in the West, we've got the build-up to the spicy Punic Wars. So you've got Rome here with almost no power, right out of the Second Samnite War. And then you've got Carthage here. They've barely begun their expansion into Spain. So all in all, it's beginning of pretty ooh. No Britain nation is powerful. Germany's pretty much undiscovered, and like no one really cares about this region because it almost always fails. Sometimes there's a nation that comes out of here. We'll see if we can get that. Maybe ancient Djibouti over here. Ooh, Punte. That's an odd name. Don't know if that's pronounced the way that I thought it was. I probably butchered that, but we're actually not going to play as any of these big spicy nations. We are going to play as Judea, or Syracuse. One of the two. You know what? Alright, just gonna go, okay, do I want to play as an awesome island nation and just conquer all this and then beat up Rome and Carthage and just have some fun? Or do I want to play as Judea and use a big war that's about to happen to my advantage and just, you know, casually conquer all of Anatolia, you know, as you do, just rolling with it. I think I'm going to do Judea, because, you know, why not? So let's put it on Iron Man mode, and let's start the game. Let us start the game. Are you sure you want... Oh, we already have a file called Judea? Alright, cool. Well, I just overrided my previous Judea file, so now I am very deep into this game. Alright, so we start out with 4,000... Oop, forgot to turn up that volume, because the music is definitely interesting. Alright, here we go. Here we are. Actually, I'm going to turn it down a little more. Sorry. Probably should have had this all mapped out before. And I don't know how loud my voice is, so you might not even be able to hear me, which would kind of suck. But I'm just going to go based on the... Okay, now I'm feeling very self-conscious. Alright, let's just bring this down to 10%, call it a day. I'm going to go based off the assumption that you can somehow hear me. So, we're playing as Judea. We got 4,000 strong, we've got 3,000 foot, and 1,000 supply train. And you're not really going to see me using supply train at all in the early game. You're not going to see me recruiting that many supply trains, but as the game goes on and we get bigger and bigger armies, I'm going to start using some supply trains, because supply trains can give me food. But first things first, I'm going to do this, which is assigns it to the region. Basically now, these are regions. So I don't control all of this, I control this. But now this guy isn't allowed to leave this region at all. Even if I conquer all of this, and I conquer outside of this guy, because I press this button, isn't allowed to leave the region. And also, I've assigned him to the region, which means now he has a special, awesome general. So that's kind of cool. We're going to give him the best tactic that he can possibly use, and all the percentages of how they can use the tactics are over here. So I'm just going to go with this one. And you can alter these within the battles. I don't usually do anything with it. But capital's Jerusalem. So let's just keep that. I'm going to be doing this a lot, because the more that I update this urban planning, the more population capacity I have in this specific city. And you're going to see me over time, as I start conquering more and more land, I'm going to be more and more focused on making this region urbanized. Because I've had cities with a population of 4 million, and it is just so spicy to see that population just rise. So the first thing we're going to do, because we want to secure an alliance with Egypt, and generally there's a limit to how many alliances you can have without people getting angry at you, I'm going to break away from the Antigonid Kingdom, because right now, I'm actually paying tribute to them. So is Samaria, Eridos, Byblos, and Sidon. That's Sidon? Yeah, that's Sidon. They're all paying tribute to the Antigonid Kingdom. The Antigonids have some... Let me turn on diplomat. Actually, no, I'm not going to turn on diplomatic map. But the Assyrians have some allies in like East Mediterranean, in like the Aegean. They've got allies all along this coast. All these guys are their allies. Not Bithynia, but we're not going to look at that. They've got some allies actually in here. I think Athens is one of them. And one of the only really free states is like Sparta and like some of this part of Greece. But a lot of these other states are controlled by Macedon. And you'll see the first big conflict in this game is going to be Macedonia against the Antigonids. And we're going to play that off, because Egypt, the Seleucids, and the Macedonians are going to be messing around with these Antigonids in the middle, and they're going to be taking a lot of casualties, and they're not going to be doing very well. So that's when we swoop in and just conquer all of this whole blob. So we're going to do a mission so that we can claim all this stuff, because you actually need a claim to launch an invasion. I know it's crazy, right? Needing a reason to invade. God, I hate having to explain things to my people. Cringe moment. Alright, so let's look in here. We're gonna do this, because I don't want corruption to get out of hand. And then, this is just some random stuff. You don't really have to worry about this. I'm just cleaning up shop before we start. Okay, these are inventions. I really like inventions. They make you overpowered. They're very fun. And apparently there's going to be a new update in the next fix that they send out that's going to make this invention series way easier to use. So if we ever end up playing another campaign, we're definitely going to do that, because why not, right? Inventions are cool. Am I the only one to think that? I don't think so. Alright, cool. So let's... First things first, we should definitely raise an army, because this is a tiny army for tiny people. Alright, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3. I like to have my archers and my light infantry matched up equally number for number. And then I like to have a smallish amount of light cavalry, and then an even smaller amount of heavy cavalry. So let's raise 3 archers, 2 light cav, and 1 heavy cav. I'm actually really glad we have horses. I've played some games where you don't have horses in the start, and it is really goddamn annoying to do anything. It's just so painful to do anything. Alright, let's just marry the youngest girl possible, because ultimately in this first marriage, I just want to pump out as many kids as possible. That might sound horrible and incredibly misogynist, but it's a horrible game. It's set in a time when women didn't really have that many rights, except I guess in what used to be here, but like Persia is gone now, so now it's all just Greece. So really, I need to create as many kids as possible, because I do not want a succession crisis on my hand. Alright, what are we going to call this army? Let's call it the... Alright, Aaron was a priest, of the old Jewish temples. So let's call it the Aaron, or whatever. I'll just call them the Maccabees, because is that how you spell it? I think that's how you spell it. Yep. And if it's not, I'll just punish myself later. Alright. So we've broken off. Have we broken off? We have not. Let's break off tribute so that we've separated ourselves from the Antigonids. Now we can pretty much just go to war with them whenever we want. The Egyptians are probably going to send us an alliance. And that's good, because then we can use the Egyptian army, because they got a thick army, as a meat shield while we roll into the Antigonid Kingdom. And then we can just take all their spicy, spicy land for ourselves. And that's always good. That's never a bad thing. So, we've got a lot of disloyal characters. Disloyalty leads to war, and I do not like war, so I'm just going to bribe all these people. There we go. Come on, get bribed. Take your money here. Oh, I just ran out of money. That's... Oh, never mind. No, I didn't. Alright, well, I just bribed all those people, so they just got bribed. I'm not going to buff up Jericho or anything, but you're going to see me putting a lot of energy into this province, because I want to make it as highly populated as possible. Look at this. See this? There are only like 3 people living in these provinces. Jerusalem has like, 22. And then like, by comparison, for example, look at like Rome, which at this point in time is 58 pops. And each pop is worth like 1,000 people. I found that out because I had a slave revolt in a province with 56 slaves, and it amounted to 56,000 troops. So, maths. That's how we do. All right. So we're gonna put our army right next to. Ooh, do we want to be warlike? Okay, this is Nabatea. They're like sort of really irrelevant, and I'm probably gonna go to war with them. So I don't really care if they're angry with me, because the Egyptians like to take them out, and if I'm allying with the Egyptians... Am I allying with the Egyptians? I may have just made a crucial mistake. I'm gonna improve opinion with them, because I really want them to like me, and if they hate me, that would not be good. I could lose the entire game by making this gamble. Actually, I often lose games playing as Judea, just because it's so hard to balance all the different empires in this region, because they're all looking for blood. And you don't know whose blood it's going to be. At least in, like, Rome or in Italy, it's easy to assume... Ooh, Carthage looking pretty spicy. It's easy to assume what's going to happen. You know who you're going to attack. You know who's getting attacked. You generally know what's up. Especially here. You know that there's going to be one big power, and maybe they'll have a couple of allies in, like, Gaul, in Hispania, in Britannia, and Germania. But, like, let's give them... Who wants the wood? Oh, sure, they'll be our ally later. This power is asking for wood, so we're going to give it to them. And now, we got an extra cash flow. I'm actually going to turn this fort maintenance down so we don't have to pay as much. Peaceful approach in Palestine. Sure, let's do that. We're going to go with warlike, because we want to conquer all of the Antigonid Kingdom. All of it! Just kidding, we're probably going to, like, conquer only up to, like, Byblos, and then maybe we'll invade again, but right now I want to conquer Palestine. That's my main goal. Just conquer the region of Palestine. And keep in mind, it's only called Palestine because that's what the Romans called it, and that's the region. That's why the region's called that. Okay, so yeah, that's the region map mode. Why is this orange line still levitating? Okay, good. It's not doing it anymore. That's nice. Okay, we are... Ooh, someone made a statue of me. That's pretty awesome. Alright, fine. I'll lose some popularity if it'll make my people happy. I'm gonna take one for... War Council! This is awesome. Now we can get a free war goal on a foreign nation. Oh, but... I really don't want to invade an Egyptian province. Oh, it's gonna be a big loyalty drop if I do this. Ah, there. See, I just got another unfriendly guy. It was worth it, though. It was worth it to have the Antigonids. Alright. Wow, they just cut us out of that alliance. Well, you know what that means. Here we go. We're probably going to lose, and it's probably going to end really, really badly. But I'm going to move these guys into the deep south. Not really. But I'm going to move these guys over here so I can easily siege out this territory. What am I invading? I'm invading Philistia. Okay, that's the claim I have. Yeah, alright, perfect. So we're going to push here. We're going to take this fortress, which will take a little bit of time, but don't you worry. We're going to take this... Oh, I did get an alliance from Egypt. That's awesome. Now I can pull them into the war. Yes! Alright. Where are their Bruh. Cohort here, random cohort here, random cohort here, random cohort here. Oh, 10,000 troops, pretty spicy. And their navy is, what, docked at... Yeah, Alexandria. That's Alexandria. See, I know my stuff. I know my stuff. Alright, so we're going to invade. We're going to call Egypt into the war. Alright. They accepted. So now they're at war with Phrygia. Phrygia, yep, see, they went to war with Macedon. Let's see what's happening right now in Macedon. Just so I can get a sense for what's up. No one's actually seized down any... So see, these are all of Antigonid's allies. So they've got a lot of allies. But don't you worry, because the Seleucids are going to be going to war with them any second. And they only have 15 legions. And they are not making a lot of money. They're making... Oh god, never mind. They're not making less than me. I'm making less than them. That's not good to know. Okay, so we're going to invade at Ascalon. And I may or may not be enslaving some provinces, because I want to ship people to Jerusalem. So that... Oh, sorry, that's a Greek name. Jerusalem. So that we can get a higher population here. I want to see... Oh, we didn't get any slaves from that. Sometimes when you occupy a land for long enough, you get some slaves. And it's very nice because... Well, not from an ideological standpoint, but it's nice because as long as you're completely morally ambiguous, you can just conquer random territories, enslave the entire population, and then you've got yourself a nice, awesome workforce that you can later turn into citizens later in the game. So I'm new to this whole culture thing, but oh, did my allies just insult me? Wow, they really just did. Alright, I'll give them military access, make them friendly with me again. There we go. See, now we're all happy. We're all happy. They really did just ally with us and then insult us, though, didn't they? It's kinda dumb. Did I lose men for no reason? I had 10,000 like a second ago. Why did I lose 500 men? Okay, that's really weird. Alright, let's see what's happening. What is the deal? Okay, so... Yes! Egyptian allies in Andros. I think, where's Andros? It's right here? No. Right... here? Yeah, this is Andros. Alright, Egyptian allies in Andros were able to... Yay. Were able to successfully take this territory and beat a Phrygian army, which means... Yeah, see, they need to restore... Look at how many casualties they've been taking. I don't know who they're taking this to. Probably the Oh, the Antagonids have invaded Macedonia. That's good to know. We don't have a navy, and we probably never... Oh, God. Let's up that fort maintenance, make it... Oh, see, they just took a slave. Really? They took a slave. We don't have that many people left in that territory, and I am not going to go protect them because I really desperately need to take this fort. Otherwise, the Egyptians might end up taking it later, and I need to stop the Egyptians from invading this territory, because then they're gonna... Oh god, it's starving. Maybe the Egyptians will just pass me and take out the Phrygians for me. That'd be awesome. And it's looking like they're not doing anything, and I think they're starving here. I think they're taking attrition. Although that army is getting more and more powerful by the second. Oh yes, they are! They are gonna protect my army. Oh my god, this is so perfect. This is actually really good. So we're gonna take a few casualties. We're gonna lose a few things during the beginning of the war, and maybe even near the end of the war if it gets pretty bad. But don't worry, because things always get better in this game. Things may... Oh come on! He really just circumnavigated that entire... He could have... Wow. I'm not even angry. That's just good strategy. That's just efficient. Oh, now they're just enslaving the whole place. We'll get them back. We'll get our slaves. We'll get our slaves. They're not gonna take everything from us. Can the Egyptians please just... Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. My God. Ugh. Yes, they're finally coming back around to save my people. To save the Jews from another possible genocide. Oh, but never mind. They're really not doing anything. Could you just please walk any faster? Please. Just a little. Just, oh, yes. Come on. Oh, no, you're not even going to do anything? You're going to take out that army of 1,000? It'd be really easy if you just... Alright, I'll just wait here. I really need the siege to end now. I'm getting very antsy. I'm going to ask for a reason to pass through Sumeria, because if I can get through Sumeria, then I have an extra route other than this horrible death corridor right here. We took it! We took the city. Okay, perfect. Push up. Push up. Alright, we're going to take this territory because this is the state capital of this specific region. And if we can take that, then we automatically get... we can take the entire province in war without having to conquer all these individual stupid territories. So we're gonna let the looting be gentle. Alright, we need to... I'm gonna make these guys go into overdrive running. Oh, we're gonna destroy these soldiers. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Alright, they've been taking about 100 casualties a turn. Yeah, we got double the kills on them. We're now gonna try to push deeper this way. They probably are gonna take a slave. No! Oh, Pop died. 1,000 people died in that raid. That's annoying. We're going to... Okay, come on, just get there, get there. There we go, there we go. Alright, so we've taken it. An Egyptian force is coming to help me out. I have to spend some money on this. Alright, we're gonna push our troops here. And we're gonna make it. We can take them here. Oh, that's annoying. I would like to have... I'm just gonna siege out all these territories now because the Egyptians hold this capital. I'm gonna let the Phrygians try to retake the capital because I don't want them to actually control it. What? Where did this go? Keep that there. Maybe this army can they disrupt what's going on here? They're gonna try. They are certainly gonna try. Okay, we got that urban development thing, so I'm gonna do it again because every time I do it, it gets just a little better. Oh, we've lost a big naval battle. The Egyptians are hardcore losing to the Antigonids, who just claimed us. Let the looting be gentle. We raided that. Alright, keep going south, keep going south. Let's get our slaves. It's possibly the weirdest thing I've ever said, but in this context, we really need it because the Phrygians have been bleeding us dry. Just drenching us of all of our pops, and we really need some pops. I'm gonna push south to try to take out this Phrygian army. Oh, they're trying to double back now. Oh, I see. They're sort of like glitching out. Let's fix their indecision. There we go. Ambushed. Well, they're marching into me. That okay. I won't say anything, but okay. And the whole group of 1,000 just surrendered to me. That's how we do it. That is how we do it. Why does it say that it was occupied by me, even though I never... I won't question it. I won't question it. As long as it's occupied, that's what I care about. Okay, so we're going to conquer that. That... Oh, nope, never mind. Not that. That. We're going to conquer whatever we can take, not whatever they can take. We're only going to take territory that is actively beneficial to us, not to them. We're not going to help them with any of their stuff in the war. Plus, we make the peace treaty. They don't. We do. Because we declared war. So, we don't want to give the Egyptians the edge. Keep in mind that I'm not actually trying to be friends with these guys. I'm using Egypt as an easy meat shield for the brunt of the Phrygian army, and it looks like they're doing exactly that. They've just created 20 more cohorts, which is 20,000 troops, that they're going to send north into only the 26,000 Phrygians and their coalition of allies. And it looks like the Phrygians have been making some gains. Sparta declared war on Phrygia, and they've conquered Athens. Or they've taken Athens, rather. I don't know if they're going to conquer it. They might not annex it, but they've definitely occupied it. This is such a meme. I'm not even going to question it. Athens being conquered by Sparta? Just don't question it. Alright. Corinth starts the game owned by Macedon, and that's actually what they're fighting over. They're fighting over Corinth. I'm able to be this calm because I've got my guys sieging out this province. Let's see what's happening in the west. The Umbrians, who are the Umbrians getting sieged? Ancona? Who are these guys? Oh, I was about to say, I don't think the city-state can do it all on his own. The Senones are doing a good job as well. The Senones are these Gauls, and I'm pretty sure this was the tribe. Yeah, this may have been the tribe. There was a Gallic tribe that tried to conquer Rome, and Rome was actually saved by geese. I wish I was kidding. The geese were on top of the wall, and the Roman soldiers were asleep. And the geese shouted out when the Gauls tried crossing the rampart, which woke up the Roman soldiers and saved the city of Rome. So this is the Senones. These were the guys who tried to conquer Rome, and they're winning a small war. Although, kind of seems like Ancon is doing the pulling. It's this small little city-state. Ooh, Carthage invading Sardinia. I hadn't even noticed that. So Carthage starts the game with the outside of Sardinia only. Sardinia is a cool island. It's got some salt, got some food. Let me check the trade goods. Yeah, so a lot of food goods. Wine, iron. Just, like, basic stuff. Like, basically just the stuff you expect to find in, like, Greece, which is really weird. Oh, God. I didn't even notice this. That was a big mistake. Why didn't I notice that? They have a smaller army. How did they beat us? Oh, their general's just objectively better. That's annoying. Well, the Egyptians are still playing Meat Shield to the north. So as long as we can keep all of this the way it is. What are the Phrygians occupying? Oh, they're occupying all this stuff. Well, we can't make them unoccupy those because we don't have a navy, because we don't have a coast. We occupy this coast, but we can't build a navy in this area. I wish we could. I wish you could build stuff in occupied regions. But, alas, you cannot. So they're trying to clear out the Phrygians are trying to clear all the land that the Egyptians are trying to conquer. Which is good, because as long as they have their eyes on Egypt and not on me, I am totally fine with whatever these Phrygians are doing. Although it looks like they're pushing south, which is a no-no for me, because if they push too far south, I'm going to have to counter them. I think this whole army's going to... Yep, the whole army just died. This general is dominating. He has cavalry. That's why he's doing such a good job. Okay, I'm going to make my cavalry be the flankers. My heavy cavalry will be the backup, like right here. These guys need to get away now. But I'm trying to make them do restoration stuff. Come on. Ah, idiot. He might be sieging out Jerusalem. He is. Alright. I'm doing this so I can get up my morale. We need a capable general. Who's the best general? Okay, this guy. He's the best general we've got. I'm gonna bribe him to make him extra able to listen to reason, if you get my meaning. This is a okay general. This guy's a... Alright, if they're gonna help with the siege of Phrygia, I'm gonna start getting really scared. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. What do I do? I'm gonna do siege ability here. Oh god. 30, 30. Alright, perfect. We have to block. We have to stop them from. I think, do we have higher morale than them? Oh god, this is. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, we can't push him away. Well, he didn't take any Oh, no. Oh, thank god he didn't do that. Thank god. Oh, I forgot that Jerusalem was being sieged. My mistake. Do I pay money or stability? I think I'm in a position where I can pay stability. Alright, we're gonna take him out now. We're gonna go in. This is it. We're gonna destroy this Frisian army, the one that made us lose so many men. They have higher morale than us and better quality. Don't worry about it. We'll take them down. See, there we go. There we go. They're taking more casualties than us, too. Even though they're a smaller army. They're probably better trained, though. That's going to be a big problem later in the game. I'm going to have to work to make my military more efficient. Because right now, efficient is definitely not the word I'd use to describe it. Oh, we need more military people. How's the war going? The war is going very unpleasantly. If these 10,000 could just fight the 12,000 over here, things would go so much easier. But no, they just can't do that. They have a better general, higher morale, and they're better fed than these guys. But no, they can't find it in their hearts to try to push them. They can't do it. Although the Egyptians are getting closer to them. If the Egyptians can win a battle against the reasonably larger Carthaginian force. Oh, yes! I didn't even see them! 13,000 Egyptian troops coming up. But they were going to take the territory that I was going to take. Unless it turns out that they aren't able to, in which case that'd be awesome. Yay! Now I'm taking it, I think. Yup, conquered by Jerusalem. Alright. So we're marching. Okay, but yes, we got our first slave. That's good. That's very good. Alright, can we do anything with this? We cannot. Alright, we're gonna move over here. We're gonna move right up over here. Actually, what's happening right now? It's too quiet. This city-state conquered almost all of this region. Kind of funny. Thrace got into the war. They're pushing. The Antigonids are kind of losing a lot of territory. It's very good. Alright, actually, I think we should end it here. So basically, as a rundown of what we just did, Judea invaded the Antigonid kingdom. Oh, there used to be a nation there. It's gone, probably. We've invaded them. We're pushing them. We're doing a good job. And Egypt just sent up another reinforcement legion. So, tune into next time. I hope you liked my small little gameplay and my constant talking. So yeah.